Okay, cool. Oops. Oh no, where'd you go? I lost you. There you are. And then I pulled you down. Okay, I'm sorry. Jenny, you were talking.
I was just saying that I can see the notifications if you have access to it. I just don't mess with it.
Oh, okay. Cool. But, like, just for the future, if you need to post something or share something, you have free reign. Also, if you guys see, like, stuff that's from RID that's been posted that we haven't shared yet, like, please feel free, go ahead and just, you have executive order decision making to just, like, share stuff that's pertinent to the field. If there are events or stuff that KAD shares, we can totally copy and share that. So yeah, I just kind of want to maintain an active online presence. We do have a media chair, and I will touch base with Caitlin and, see if I don't know how much Facebook she does, but, to know that she can be posting stuff as well. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you had access. Okay. Okay, so you all know that the next community conversation is November 9th, both at JUCO and at WSU. So honestly, that's about all we have. We haven't had a committee meeting yet to discuss what the theme is. I have been planning to reach out to Lori, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. But I will let you know as soon as we get stuff decided on what we're going to be talking about and any other specific details. Is there anything that I need to bring to that committee on behalf of KEI? I know we're going to get better lighting, that's for sure.
Yay!
Because that was rough. That was... yeah, we're going to be in a totally different room. So hopefully that'll be better.
What time?
I want to say 6 to 8. Yeah. Thank you for that affirmation.
Okay. And then did you see the email from Rhonda Scott, I believe?
I have had that starred of I need to reply to her. But yes, I do think we want to try to do different evenings. This was just, again, like how we've been struggling to get a meeting going.
Yeah.
All of the people that are involved in this have had struggle finding one time that works for everybody. But yes, in the future we do plan to do different nights. So I will reply to her this evening. I promise. Okay. I was hoping to have Jen here so I could get a social events committee update. Because those are really fun, and I think that those remind people that we're active. So it's, super fun to have those once a month little just casual get-togethers. So, would anyone like I can reach out to them, but I don't know if anybody else wants more jobs. So would anyone be interested in contacting, or I could just wait until Jen comes back in town and I can hear back from her. But maybe just like an email to Jen, like on behalf of the social events committee, and maybe like tag Stacy in there, like CC her and just say like, hey, you guys wanted to know if you guys have any plans for the rest of 2018 or beginning of 2019. Would anyone be interested?
Oh. So basically, you just want someone to send an email to Jen and Stacy asking for social updates.
Yes.
I can do that.
Okay, thank you. Love you. Yes, perfect. Okay, and then I already read you the PD committee update. Let's hold off on doing any workshops thinking until later when we have more people and give that to PD committee. And then I'll wait until we have Robin on board so she can start working on contacting committees. I did make on the bottom of the member list, I kind of made a little small spreadsheet that has everybody's name and their committee that they chose to sign up for. So I can kind of give that to her as a project to be like, hey, here's, if you still want to do this, here's the person you need to contact, all that stuff. Because, yeah, we need more people helping us. And then, okay, and what do I have next? And I cannot remember who all of the committee chairs are. Do you guys remember?
Stephanie Ehrlich for Education Committee.
Mm-hmm. Ashley's still bylaws, I think. Katie's PD. I think Caitlin's still media.
I know that Patty did offer to do fundraising.
Fundraising, yes.
Is Glennis still wanting to do scholarship? I didn't remember if she was like done or if she just needed more help.
I think what she said was, I don't think she's done per se, but I think she wanted more help and more direction.
Yeah.
And I think that's actually something that I think all the committees are struggling with a little bit, and maybe that's something that we need to prioritize in our next meeting, is to figure out which goals we want we want to task each committee with, and maybe try to look at it more from that standpoint instead of the board trying to figure it all out all the time. Maybe that's what we need to do, and then figure out how to support them.
Absolutely.
Through that instead.
I am actually real good at just making that our biggest goal for the rest of the year, is getting the committees off the ground and making sure that they know what they're doing, that they feel supported, that they are included in our meetings, because I would love for them to be giving reports and updates, from their mouths and not, through other people. So, yes. And now that we actually have a position that can solely focus on being that liaison to the committees, I think that'll be huge. So, yeah, I'm totally down for making that a big priority if you guys are. Okay, cool. And then just a couple other last minute questions, and then we can sign off for the evening. So Jenny, you just experienced the fun that is having to close out of the Zoom and then open up a new one every 40 minutes. Do we want to invest in a Zoom account? It is $15 a month. That will be for all of our board meetings. We can also use it for, our community. I mean, we use Stacy's for the community conversation. But if we have any other, Kim, if you want to do your D3 stuff, then you don't have to worry about that. I think it'll be so multi-purpose and really beneficial. We can also, because I'm just doing screen recording right now on the husband's Mac. That has an automatic feature, but with this, we can automatically do it through Zoom, and it'll save it to the cloud, which is kind of cool. So I think it would be a really awesome investment for us if we feel like that's something that we should do. And you can ruminate on it, but go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that sounds great. Yes, do it. Great. I will, so I'll go ahead and just start.
How does that work, though? Okay, so let's do that. But then, let's say I want to do gamers. Let's say I want to do a thing for me. You have the account. Do I have to get you to create it for me?
Yeah, okay, so there's several options. Let me pull it up really quick. There is an option where there's one main host that can then invite whoever. And I think there's another one where you can make multiple hosts. And I think that's a little bit more expensive. So in that case, we could just make, like, we could just have the username who does it be like the KAI Gmail or something, or maybe, or president at KARID, and then I can just give you all the password, and then you can use it as you see fit.
Because I think, like for me, like, one of the things that I would like to do is do more of a D3 thing.
Yeah.
And use it, but that doesn't mean that I want, you to feel like you have to be at every single thing just so that you can host a Zoom.
Absolutely. So yeah, so it's $15 a month to have one host, and it's $20 a month to have 10 hosts. So I think it'll just be easier to have it just be KAI. It doesn't even need to be the president. Maybe it could be the kansasinterpreters.karid@gmail.com, and then that can be for anybody, whoever needs to use it, make meetings. And that'll just be so much easier. Because I'm all about convenience. Okay. Perfect. That sounds great. What was that?
I asked if that meant that there wouldn't be a 40-minute time limit.
Correct. So it's unlimited. We can have up to 100 people on this. Not that we need to. It allows us the ability to record through Zoom and send it to cloud for storage, things like that. So, yes. But basically, the time limit is the biggest factor. Okay, so my last thing is I want to go ahead and try to get some meetings set up for the next couple of months. Maybe just at least one for November and one for December. What is everyone's availability for those months? Okay.
You have a community conversations November 9th. That's a Friday. Did you mean the 7th?
Maybe I did mean the 7th. I think I did.
Because I have it in my calendar as the 7th.
Okay, then it's the 7th. Thank you. My bad. Number 7th. Jenny, is your availability pretty open?
At this point, yes. I am looking for a part-time job until like full-time.
Understood.
So at this point, yes, my availability is wide open.
Okay.
Except for Thursdays, I'm tutoring my kids.
Okay. Yeah, Thursdays are pretty touch and go for me too. Any weekends? We'll kind of start there.
My weekends are open aside from Thanksgiving.
Okay. How does the 10th look for you guys? Okay. No on the 10th. No problem.
That weekend I'm going to be out of town.
Okay. How about the 17th?
My sister is having a baby shower that morning. I believe it's in the morning. My cousin's planning it, so I don't even know. Hang on. Yes, it's in the morning.
Okay. Now,
Right, so I could do the 17th. I just couldn't do the morning either, but then after that I could.
So would a Saturday afternoon be doable?
So I'm just gonna throw this out there. Do we really want to make plans without another?
Well, I want to at least get some dates for the four of us, and then I'll shoot it out to them and be like, how do you feel about this?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we're not going to be like, this is when the date is. So, but I just wanted to like at least get 4 out of 7 agreeing on a date. Because then that's quorum. So do we want to shoot for the 17th in the afternoon, or do we want to try like a Sunday afternoon? I know Sundays are crazy for some people. Or Friday evenings, are those better? Like what works for you guys? Do you have a preference?
My schedule is inconsistent in some places almost all the time.
Okay.
So it's really hard to say like, oh, all Friday nights or all whatever.
Sure.
So he's about to start basketball, which will be different than the soccer schedule that we're on now. So that's like one thing that changes every little bit.
Sure.
So for me, it's more of a week-to-week basis.
Okay. In that case, let's go ahead and shoot for the 17th in the afternoon. Do we want to do 1 to 4, 2 to 5? And honestly, yeah, and I bet we could get things done pretty quick. It could even be 2 hours. We might not need a whole 3. But
I would say later is better for me just because I'm guessing the baby shower might be like 10 to noon or something like that. And if I stay and visit, so 2 or later is probably better for me.
Okay. Do we want to say 2 to 4?
Yep.
Okay. Saturday, 17th, 2 to 4 p.m. Okay. And then we can always adjust as necessary.
Zooming again, or are we going to have some people
I would say let's do in person if we can. You guys are welcome to come here, and then we can Zoom in whoever else cannot be here. Also, if you guys prefer to do more of like a neutral space, like a library or something, I'm flexible too.
I probably won't be making the trip up.
That's
but
okay.
A little bit of me might be sad if I don't hear the trains in the background.
I know. Okay, my house it is. And then we get puppy snuggles.
Yes.
Okay.
I am totally puppy deprived.
I'm so sorry.
Not a good thing.
You can come over anytime
Every
you
time I
want.
go to my parents' house or my older sister's house, I'm like, Puppy!
Daisy, come here! Emily wants to say hi to you. Come say hi.
Hi, Daisy!
Say hi.
You're so cute.
She needs a haircut so bad.
I can't squeeze her.
Yes. Okay. So, but really though, you can come by my house anytime she's so lonely. Okay. On that note, December. Do we want to make a backup for November or just wait and see? Let's wait. Let's wait. Okay. December dates. We could try Saturday again, the 1st. Is that? Nope, not the 1st. Okay.
First is going to be Patty's workshop.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right.
So let's not do anything on that day.
Okay, promise. Yep, I forgot about that. The 8th. I like to do just earlier before it gets into psycho holiday season.
The 8th is open so far, but who knows?
Mm-hmm. Kim, 8th for you?
I think the 8th is going to be a challenge. I'm going to double check that because apparently I don't have both calendars synced yet.
Oh, that's okay.
The 9th would probably be better. And
Okay.
I could make the 9th work at some point of time. But the 8th is going to be a challenge.
Okay.
I believe that is the annual gingerbread house making.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't miss that.
Which is usually when Santa visits Sherry's cookies.
Ooh.
And so that day's pretty well blocked out.
No explanation needed. You are good. Do we want to shoot for the 9th then? Like a Sunday afternoon?
Yep.
Okay. Sunday, 9th. You want to shoot for 2 to 4 again?
Yep.
Okay.
Works for me.
Kind of lets people finish up church and then before dinner time. And I'm also always down to host, unless anyone else has preference. Okay, cool. At least we got those 2 dates booked. That's, well, tentatively booked. Does anyone have any other updates? Anything that needs to be talked about, discussed that I skipped over?
I just want to know, have you heard anything from Sonia at all about the RID?
No.
Kerfluffle.
Right.
Shall we call it a kerfluffle? We'll call it a kerfluffle.
That's a great word. I have not heard anything. Okay, but also, this is my fault because I realized that the presidential email inbox was totally full. And in our KAI accounts, when those email addresses are full, then you don't get any emails. So I did a big clean out this week. Like, I was just deleting. But then also I get scared because I don't know what to delete. I don't know if I need to save information because there's stuff from like 2014. And I don't know what I have to save and what I need to delete. I don't know. But that being said, I just got an email from Sonia that there is an RIV President's Council Zoom meeting this Sunday from 7 to 8. I have plans that evening, and so I told her I'd try to jump in whenever I got home. But I also might ask if maybe a representative could go on my stead if anyone would be interested in joining that. I'll ask Robin first and see if she could do that, and then if she can't, I'll just kind of go down the line and see if anyone would. But just for the record,
Question: is this weekend Missouri Conference the 20th? Because Robin going to that.
Oh, I think she.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. Oh, that's true.
Well, but what time doesn't it
Right?
usually end like Sunday afternoon?
It usually ends like Sunday around 11 or noon.
Yeah. Because this is from 7 to 8
She might be
p.m.
home.
Yes, it's 7 to 8 p.m.
Well, if she but she's in the Kansas City area. That's a shorter drive for you guys. Never mind. I was gonna say, for us, it's a 6-hour drive.
Yeah, woof.
3 for us, yeah. 3.5.
Not that you're rubbing it in my face or anything.
No.
But just so I am aware, are either 3 of you available this Sunday from 7 to 8?
I could actually probably make that work.
Okay. Emily, are you available Sunday evening?
Mhm. Yep.
And Jenny, are you available if needed? Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, I'll keep you guys posted and let you know because, yeah, I think that's going to be a good one to attend. But I did shoot her an email that I was like, well, KI doesn't really have a lot of updates. We're just having our first meeting of the year. It's been kind of a crazy start. But, yes.
Just tell her we've been sitting around waiting to figure out what RID's gonna do.
That! Yes! Perfect. So those are...
Okay, I do have to say, that is one thing that's a little bit concerning to me in terms of even, like, scheduling-wise. My world's crazy. So trying to schedule an event down here right now is a little cray-cray as it is. So I don't want to put it all up on that because some of it's me. But also there's a part of me that's like, all right, let's say I have a gathering and people start asking me all these questions about RID. I don't have any more answers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And I
Yes.
don't have a lot of positive things to say about not knowing. That makes it a little bit more challenging.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure what to say.
No, that's huge, but I think we're all in the same boat. We're like, I don't know. They're not telling us anything, so We have no, yeah.
Nothing.
So yeah, hopefully this Sunday's meeting will be beneficial. Okay. And I will also reach out to Sonia and make sure I didn't miss any big updates with the email inbox being full. I will just kind of make sure. I'm so sorry. I just don't check that email address. It's one more thing I have to do. So yes, I will make sure nothing else is missed. But at least somebody will attend this Sunday night thing. Oh, you didn't hear the train. It just went by. Dang it, sorry. Any other updates, questions, comments? That's okay. Thank you for the hour and 10 minutes of your precious time. You are all wonderful, beautiful people, and we will talk soon. Have a great evening. I love you. Good to see your faces. Hugs to your families. And
Okay, but wait a minute.
what?
Stand up and do a profile. I just want to see if I can see anything.
It's just French fries right now. That's all it. And I'm also in a big sweater.
Let me see the French fries and the chicken nugget.
It's nothing. It's like it's nothing. Yeah, it's just squish. It's just squish. So
Okay, and like I was. Oh yeah. I think you should send us a picture of the king bed.
yes.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to be in it. Just the bed.
Okay, will do.
I don't know. I think he should be sprawled out in some Playboy pose. I mean, this was fun, but I kind of want to see some action. Like,
I mean, you are newlyweds, so. Sorry, we're all just getting real awkward here. It's late on a Monday night. It is going to be my bedtime.
I just haven't had to catch up with you guys since the wedding. So,
Dude, I know it.
and even that was a little.
It was.
It totally was. I feel so bad that I hardly talked to anybody.
That's weddings, though. You don't get to talk to anybody. I didn't talk to anybody. I was like, oh, dang it, I didn't say hi. They're like, well, I mean, you say hi, you like hug, but.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't remember that. But yes, we'll catch up soon. And
Oh, I forgot.
what?
One thing that I'm going to say while I remember it so I don't forget later because it's going to be a whole nother year.
Okay.
Okay, so Wichita and Jill is co-chair of this Know Your Worth conference, which is phenomenal, and they do it once a year, and it's on Friday, and it's amazing, and I drug Patty there this year, and Patty said, this should be the KIRID board retreat
Ooh.
Oh.
When is it?
in September. They don't have a date for next year yet exactly, and it's going to be in a different location, and they're looking at making some changes, so I don't really know. But I am saying it is phenomenal. It is amazing. You walk out, and you can't walk out not feeling like you can take on the world and super empowered.
I mean, that's how I felt after her workshop in Wichita. It was so good.
So, and then they bring in these amazing women CEOs, and they bring in these amazing people, and this incredible panel with Mern, and now I have who I want to be when I'm 5 years old. I have a spirit animal in that sense. I'm telling you, we got to do this next year. It's the thing. You got to do it. We got to do it.
That sounds amazing. And I also probably just need to say this now so I'm not hitting you in it in April. I am just trying to figure out how what my role is going to look like come end of April, early May when I pop out a human. So I don't know if I'm going to need to go MIA for a couple of months and just
Yes?
maybe ask Robin to kind of maybe
Yes.
take on role but I mean like maybe I could be there for the annual business meeting. I don't know. I don't want to just like be like having a baby, bye. But I mean I will. I could. I'd be happy, very happy to do that, but I just don't want to ghost you guys. So I will figure this out anyway, I have a lot of things that I'm trying to work out and plan. But just wanted to give you guys a heads up that I will probably not be running for president again because I think I have a fairly good excuse. But we'll just kind of
You
see.
don't have to be part of the board to come down for the conference. It's a public thing.
That is true. I would just, yeah, for sure, just come hang out. Oh, that'd be a blast.
Also, I have retired grandparents. You could bring the baby. They could watch the baby during the day. I know people. It'll work itself out.
And that's also a conference full of women. I don't think anyone's going to be mad if I'm, like, bring a really fresh...
No! And a couple people did bring babies before, so do it.
Okay. Sweet.
Bring the baby.
Lots of
Whip out a
things.
boob, whatever you gotta do, it's gonna be great.
Lots of things to consider. Okay. On that note, another...
Are you gonna find out?
No. Surprise! Yeah. So yeah, we can gab baby another day. I will tell you. I will just talk your face off. But yeah, I should probably not keep. I'm gonna stop recording this. So we're not.